Welcome to Troublemaker and Bass Players. I'm your host, Listener, and today we're going to talk about Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog. Hunger Strike is a statement that I am staying true to what I am doing regardless of what comes of it, but I will never change what I'm doing for the purpose of success or money, what it means to the Temple of the Dog. Now, Chris Cornell wrote the song in honor of a good friend, Andrew Wood, who died of a heroin overdose in 1990. Wood was kept on life support for 3 days after he overdosed, during which time Chris Cornell and his bandmates came to see him. Wood was in the promising Seattle band called Mother Love Bone with Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament, who were forming their new band Pearl Jam at the time. Chris Cornell has been on stage several times with Pearl Jam doing this song. This was the first single from the album and is definitely by far the most famous. Follow-up single Say Hello to Heaven is a song Chris Cornell wrote for Andrew Wood also. The Soundgarden guys in Temple of the Dog, Chris Cornell and Matt Cameron, had little interest in appearing in the video, but the Pearl Jam people wanted the exposure since the band had recently formed. Andrew Wood's death marked the turning point for the members of the Seattle music scene, who to that point had everything going their way. There was an innocent loss, but the Temple of the Dog project got back its spark. I have amazing memories that make that record. Jeff Ament said, most days Chris would come in with a new song, we would wrap our heads around it, and it was so easy and free that it almost felt like it was somebody else flowing us the songs. It came from such a good place too, such good timing. Sadly, Chris Cornell died of suicide 27 years after losing his friend Andrew Wood. It's unfortunate and it's sad, but Temple of the Dog amassed one album. Pearl Jam would go on to be a massive success, Soundgarden also. Chris Cornell would be with many bands, including Audio Slave and many others. Thank you for listening. This is Troublemaker and Bass Players. I'm your host, Listener.